Are we in some type of simulation, or is this some type of hyper intelligent supercomputer type of situation?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all about simulation theory, but maybe in a different way than most people think. It's funny because when I was a kid, I would play The Sims a lot. This is essentially a fever dream for the soul. I mean, it's scientifically proven that our brains can't tell the difference between real reality and our dream state, right? It all feels very real to our brains, and we react and respond to it in a very real way. So who's to say this is really real? Not to mention quantum mechanics says that everything that we perceive as solid is not solid at all.
Yeah, there's space in between, actually.
And anything that you're not observing is actually just in a wave state, which means everything behind me that I'm not looking at is just all quantum particles just arranged randomly until I look back and I observe it.
The double slit experiment?
Double slit.
Epstein was talking about that stuff
in his interview. Cat, right?
Yeah.
The cat is simultaneously dead and alive.
Right.
So I believe that in a sense, this reality is a video game. And you know how you're in an open world concept in a video game and you're like running around and you see the buildings sort of populate and render? That's how this reality actually works. Like it renders as we observe it. So then the real question is, you know, if we are the ultimate creators and programmers of this video game and we've actually just been conned into aligning to the program that they want us to believe, right? So we're all just collectively accepting the reality that they're putting in front of us. What were to happen if we step out of that matrix, if we step out of that reality, if we question things, and then we start creating our own reality through observing something completely wild. So, I mean, this goes into manifestation. It's actually just about observing something objectively long enough. The more you focus on something, the more you bring it into this dimension or this density.
To add to that, so going into quantum computing, Google has a computer that explains this very thing, to where they're saying, if we don't have a solution to a problem, we have this quantum computer and they have something called quantum bits, to where on a quantum level, they go into other universes, other timelines. They bring the solution out of that timeline into our reality, and now we have the solution.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, truly every single timeline you could ever think of exists simultaneously. So like,
exactly.
You know, and it's
Ant-Man, anybody? Ant-Man? Ant-Man?
Hello. My name is Montague William III. And what I will tell you may well sound absurd, but the less who believe it, the better for me. For you see, I'm in banking and big industry. For many a year we have controlled your lives, while you all just struggle and suffer in strife. We created the things that you don't really need, your sports cars and fashion, plasma TVs. I remember it clearly how all this begun. Family secrets from father to son, inherited knowledge that gives me the edge, while you people lie sleeping at night in your beds. We control the money that controls your lives, whilst you worship false idols and wouldn't think twice about selling your souls for a place in the sun. These things that won't matter when your time is done. But as long as they're there to control the masses, I just sit back and consider my assets, safe in the knowledge that I have it all, while you common people are losing your jobs. You see, I just hold you in utter contempt. But the smile on my face, well, it makes me exempt. For I have the weapon of global TV, which gives us connection and invites empathy. You would really believe that we look out for you, while we bankers and brokers are only a few. But if you saw that, you'd take back the power. Hence, daily terrors to make you all cower. The panics, the crashes, the wars, and the illness that keep you from finding your spiritual wholeness. We rig the game, and we buy out both sides.
Because, listen to me real good, you touched my nerve with that question. Operation. I was there, and we went when he was making their own medicines. See, this was a man that gave free medical attention to all the citizens of Libya. And if Libya did not offer that kind of medical attention, they could fly anywhere in the world and get it. And the Libyan government would pay for it. Did you know that? No, you didn't.
There's something the elites are trying to keep from you, something that could change everything you thought you knew. The book, The Truth of the World, suppressed by many, reveals secrets that your own government doesn't want you to know. Comment, book, and uncover the truth before it's too late.
The point is, each of you has a different brain, but the school system treats you like you're all the same. They shouldn't be teaching you what to think, but how to think. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination.
So, we should drop out of school and just imagine all day.
Heavens no! The teachers at school can be a great resource for some kids, but stop seeing school as the only possibility for education. You were learning before you sat in a classroom, and you will continue to learn long after school.
That's true. Most of the coolest stuff I've learned hasn't been at school. Like how to set up lighting so I can film at night, and how scared my mom gets when I film at night.
So you're saying you did all your best work outside of school, learning on your own?
Precisely. Classrooms aren't required when learning is desired.
Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will live its entire life believing it's stupid.
The point is, not everyone learns the same. So, if you're trying your best in school and still struggling, it doesn't mean you're not smart. You just need a chance to learn in a way that matches your own personal amazing brain.
Gramps, why the f*** do we spend years in school learning stuff we never use when real skills are learned on the job anyway?
Because education isn't about teaching you anymore, kid. It's about filtering you out of the job market.
Wait, what? Filtering me out?
When too many people want the same jobs, companies need a way to cut the crowd. So they add requirements. Not because the job got harder, because they can.
So they just keep adding years?
Look at your grandfather. High school diploma, got a factory supervisor job, bought a house, raised a family. That was the 1950s.
And now?
Now you need a bachelor's or master's degree for that same lifestyle. Same outcome. Way more education. The job didn't change. The competition did.
Wait, so engineering and law just made up extra years?
Pretty much. Engineers with bachelor's degrees built the skyscrapers you see today. Now companies want master's degrees for the same work. Lawyers used to do 4 years of school. Now it's 7 years plus exams, plus internships. Medicine went from 10 years of training to 15. Not because bodies got more complex, because they could.
But everyone says school teaches you critical thinking.
Some of it does. Math, logic, reasoning. But here's the thing. You don't need 4 years for that. Singapore does it in less time. South Korea does it faster. The extra years aren't about learning. They're about sorting.
So who actually benefits from this?
3 groups. Universities make billions from extra tuition. More years equals more money. Corporations get free employee screening. The government pays to educate you. They just pick who they want. And governments hide unemployment. If you're in school, you're not officially jobless.
So I'm paying $100,000 to get screened?
Exactly. You're not paying for skills. You're paying to prove you can follow the rules and afford the price. That's what the degree actually signals.
This is insane. So what do I do?
Know the difference. If you're going into law or medicine, you gotta play the game. But if you're in tech, Trades, anything where you can show your work, learn the actual skills, build a portfolio. Stop waiting for permission from a system designed to delay you. The degree is just a ticket. Don't confuse it with the destination.
So the whole system just exists to manage too many people?
Always has, kid. And it keeps getting worse. Your generation needs bachelor's degrees. Your kids will need masters. Not because work is harder, because competition keeps growing and education is the easiest filter.
Damn, I never saw it that way.
Most people don't, kid. That's why it works.